And I don't really want any... I don't want a few of them at the back. They're fine. That well looks gorgeous. That well does not deserve to have a crate, though. Ruin its beauty. However, we will have some crates around here. I will not need any here, although we could definitely do with a few of them just sort of placed. Do we need any crates outside the town hall? Still don't know. Tell you what, though, we can definitely do with a big door that I've yet to put in. Just reposition myself. Let's go to our doors. Just specify doors there. I don't know why. I just did. Objects, doors. There we go. Castle gate? Yeah, there we go. So we'll get a castle gate. It's going to look like this. I think it'll look quite nice. Maybe a bit too grand. I still don't know how you're meant to work with these arch gates. There's no real curved blocks going on, so I don't know how this is really working. But there we go. Nature binds away, I suppose. I'm just going to sort of continue to come up with these absolutely ancient quotes. Because why not, really? I say still. I say that as if I was just doing it, but I wasn't. It just really just came out of nowhere. Could do with a few more fences just placed around. Some crates at this corner. This house has a lot of crates, doesn't it? This entire area has a few crates. This bit is just a bit. You know, kids can run around here. They can play D&D if they want to. You know, they can fight each other. Just Fight Club area. That's what this is really. Really, that's what this is. Right, any more? Some crates around here. Have we done all of our random fence bits? I think we have. This is what we have right now for random fence bit. Designate yourself. I am random fence bit 251. Okay, random fence bit 251. Welcome. Here is your pamphlet right now for Robot Heaven. Thank you for coming along. Thank you. Single oily tear. Do you reckon we will force that upon robots? I don't think we would. No, we'll give them oil ducts. And it'll mostly just to ridicule them. And then eventually they'll take us over. And it will make us cry for all eternity. No, I don't know about that. That's like... It's like I have no mouth. Yeah, I'm a scream kind of stuff going on. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Not well at all, really. Resource crate. Anything else or anywhere else? There are plenty of spots where I can put resource crates. But I can only do a bit. And then come back after a while, do another run, then do it again, over and over again, until, of course, we find the meaning of life, of which case we then just cease to exist. We don't have enough copper, so I'm going to have to be careful with the amount of barrels that we use right now. I'm going to specify that word again, because it's really fun to say. Barrels. Very, very enjoyable, as you can probably tell. So we can only have 12 barrels. Emphasize that B, yo. I'm going to put that on a shirt. Emphasize that B, yo. So a barrel right here. And another one. Right there. It's a nice spot for it. I just love how all of the little decorations or storage units in the game are just so random in their placement. I know what we missed so much around here. Go back to crates. I feel like we just get a little Batman, like da-da-da-da, but with a crate. I've heard of a new box game, in fact, that's like Prop Hunt. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's just called What's the Box or something like that. Which I think is meant to be a little bit of a reference to Seven, the movie. You know, starring Kevin Spacey as Jesus. Not as Jesus, but he definitely wasn't Jesus in that. That is a fair truth right there. Really is just a complete psychopath. Which, you know, he had his comeuppance, I suppose, even though he wanted them. But there we go. It just proves the insanity of the whole situation. Very dark film. Wouldn't watch it if you don't want to be sad. There we go. And if you do want to be sad, don't watch it. So there we are. Great. Yeah, but there we go. For those that are wondering what is in the box, you will find out if you watch the film. And if you are too young, don't watch the film. Do they show what's in the box? I can't remember. I think it was just implied. I haven't watched the film in so long. Anyway, I'm not going to give it away, of course. Oh, it was over here before, but I just got completely sidetracked in references. And apparently Kevin Spacey being Jesus, which is not the case at all, I might add. Just going to specify that. Really do need to specify it. Going to get quite a few crates around here. I like the idea of that. 2 of them there. Crate here. Yeah, that's a nice amount of crates. Looks like we have some more gobbleroonies over here. Going to cause us a little bit of a kerfuffle. Apparently goblin archers, but we've already defeated them. Great. Oh, no, there's one. God, imagine if Finette was just low on health and died there. That'd be really funny. Oh, that sheep. Those eyes, they're soulless. Look at them. He's so angry. So I was going to swear then and say P instead. I mean, it feels like a swear. But people treat it as such. There are so many things I wouldn't count as swears that other people would count as swears. And that, I guess, the dictionary definition of would count as a swear word. But still. Maybe that just proves just how hammered in, as it were, the swearing is. What else do I need? I needed the food because I want the barrels. That's it. Food barrels. So I wanted to put a barrel over here. And then we can have like a barrel of laughs. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, do you like that, Timmy? I hope so. Oh, that looks so cool. It does look filled in. Just quite nice, which is quite a nice look. I'll put a single barrel there. It doesn't need anything else. It looks fairly messy. I'm sort of trying to go for that messy look, though. This can definitely do with some more wood. We should upgrade some of the wood storage. That one doesn't need to be upgraded. I've got like this sense in my mind, like, oh yeah, that one needs upgrading. Oh yeah. That one definitely doesn't, because it's already upgraded. That one is already all the way up. See, some of them can be all the way up. Preferably the ones that are already behind the houses, because they're sort of like the backup. Or maybe they don't grab them that often, which is why it's behind the house. So they don't always, you know, cook up that fire. But when they do, oh yeah, raspberries all the way. All the way. Upgrade this wood. These two can definitely be upgraded. That one can be left unupgraded. Oh, that one can go all the way up to the top. We have yet to fill in these wagons. Have we? What do we put in them? Food. I like the idea of that. So let's just fill this one up with... Let's not go too crazy now. Sort of get the first little bit done. And then we'll get the other two in. So there's that one. I mean, I think they can walk over fences. I can't remember. Right, there we go. So we got food in that one. And we can put like a bunch of other bits around here just containing food. And then around here we can go ahead and make some crates. Always with the crates. And then here we can just have more crates. There we are. What do you want? More crates. Good. I'm very happy to have more crates. A goblin archer has been spotted. Carl, deal with it. Oh, shot. Carl, you're gonna die. Alright, good job, Carl. Where the hell are you going? I think he's running around. You're meant to duck and roll or cover yourself in foil. I don't know. I could not walk to my desired location. Where are you going? You're definitely on a journey, Carl. And I'm not going to... Are you done? Oh, no. I thought you were just going to leave. Where did... Carl? Carl? Where'd you go? What the... Oh, you're over there. What happened? What did I see? Am I going nuts? Everyone saw that, right? You just disappeared. Oh, no. How the hell? When was this? Surely someone would have died. A goblin just sort of walks in. Well, we've had a hole in here. Well, it looks really random, so I imagine it may be a stray shot from maybe a necromancer from a little while ago, or maybe a goblin just sort of randomly shooting. Domesticate that sheep. Okay, then, well, we need to repair this. Been a while since we've done this. Ooh, very exciting. How do we do this? Alright, so... Wait, let's stop. We get the one done first so we can reach the top two. Though we should be able to reach them from up here anyway, but we'll find out. Now we need a pale brick right here. And we also need to get the umber brick base done. And that will be it. Fantastic. Well, no, it won't be it, because we still need to get the middle piece done afterwards. But it should be all nice and dandy. So we're just going to wait around for it. Oh yeah, did we get that door done? Nice. It looks much better with a door. Although that overhang. Still don't know how I feel about that. If I get rid of these blocks here, I think that might make the overhang look a lot less weird. We get some scaffolding just so we can reach those. Here or here, I don't really mind. There we are, fantastic. Let's continue onwards with our daily lives. Construction. Where am I going? Storage, there we go. Oh yeah, so we were over here with the resource crates. Just some random goods that have been dropped off. The resource crates could of course contain tools, stamps, letters, heads of defeated enemies. It could contain so many things. I don't like how these crates are sort of going offside right here. And oh, that is so annoying. How are you supposed to move this around so you can get this last crate off? Because I imagine they're quite heavy, so they might slide them down. So you have to sort of... That looks so squashed, though. Oh, and there's a bit of collision going on there. This isn't suitable. Absolute disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Excuse me, but up there. Could do with more wood there in that pile. There's so many crates just sort of out in the open. Why are there no crates at the back here? Oh, I really missed... Oh, that doorway looks so cool. I completely forgot about it. It's just so quaint. Look at that doorway. None on the other side, of course. We don't need any on the other side. That would be absolute tomfoolery. We'll throw some crates here, though, just to use up some more space. On this line, we don't need to fill up with more crates. However, we could do with some lamps. There are a few areas, by the looks of it, that are devoid of any lighting whatsoever. So having one right here is definitely a good course of action, although I think having it here is a bit better. And another lamppost just sort of over this bit. Oh, yes. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, right there. Anywhere else which does not have a lamppost? Here. Yep, that could definitely do with a lamppost. And right here. We'll get the fence done on this point. There we are. 2 bits on the fence. Okay, I thought those wheels weren't complete then. Let's have another little gander around just to see that all the lights are completed. If we have enough for all these lights. I think we are not... We haven't got much copper left. So I can't imagine we do. Great. I mean, they require 2 each, I believe. Oh, just the 1. So we've got 3. We put 3 lights down. Glorious. We'll just assume that's all we will ever need, even though it's probably not the case. So we have like a little look down here. Oh, all the lanterns are on one side. That annoys me greatly. What about here? So this is the kind of lighting I prefer. And the kind of walkway. It's so busy. This looks great because it's sort of the double fence. Nice little garden area. I would sit down here. I mean, I personally, I would prefer the one over here. Just because it's a little bit more quaint. Okay, I love it so much that I can't remember where it is. There we go. So it's so quaint. Very quiet. I'd probably take little walks around the graveyard as well. Some people are probably freaked out by that. It's fine. I'm not doing any grave robbing. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We put all the doorways down yet? I think we have. No, only these houses. That's something else we need to do now. Because all the houses now are finished. So this is going to look a lot better once all the doorways are put in. You can see all these houses, all the ones along here. They do look quite a lot nicer with the timbered door. So that's what we need to do. The problem, of course, with the timbered door is that the enemies can just sort of barge their way in, regardless of how well we keep that door locked and tight. Yeah. So there we are. It's really dark right now. I was hoping to take the dog for a walk after this. But the the days are getting a lot darker now, so there we go. Summer is gone, and my favorite season is coming, autumn. I love autumn. Not necessarily because it's showing that everything around me is dying, but mostly because of the smell of everything around me dying. Of course, I'm talking about the leaves and falling off the trees, and the bushes, and everything dying, everything, I don't know. Look, there's just a nice, cozy feeling about it. It also gets a lot colder as well, which I am sort of I don't like the climate to be insanely cold, of course. I think most people don't. You know, I wouldn't move to Canada or anything like that. But at the same time, I prefer it over the intense heat. Personally, that is. I don't know what I'd prefer. Would I prefer to freeze to death or die of heat stroke? I probably prefer to die of heat stroke, really. Feels like that kind of thing you don't really notice coming. I don't know. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff, so I shouldn't really be giving myself that question on the spot without doing some research beforehand. Look, it's very important right now. What would you prefer? Chat. Very morbid questions I'm asking right now. Do you prefer to freeze to death? Or... I keep thinking, or did you prefer to hot to death? Would you want to hot to death? Of course. The question of this generation. I have failed my generation. My generation failed my generation. Anyway. Yep, now we're getting all the doorways in. I suppose, yeah, it's just sort of dying of heat stroke. Or dying of freezing to death is pretty much it. I did just delete something there I didn't want to do, and I don't know what it was. Kind of too late now. Probably a crate. Hopefully it was just a crate. Because that would be great. Haha. Anyway, I need to stop doing that. The Alan Partridge bloody thing just keeps popping up in my mind. A lot of these houses aren't connected up to the main road, so we need to change that. Once we get the doorways all placed. I do feel like we are very, very close to the end, though. This is... Oh, I think maybe one more session after this. That's what I'm feeling right now. One more sesh. Maybe two, because there are a few bits and bobs that we need to do. I think. I suppose we need to fill in the mayor's area, so probably do that. I imagine I might find an excuse or two to keep going for a little while longer. There we go. All of these. Of course, my sessions have been a little bit shorter because I've just been doing the 2 episodes. I don't know how I made it doing 1 hour and 30 minutes of straight up recording. I suppose I can do it. But I've always noticed the reason I don't do it is because the last 30 minutes are always... my performance is lowered. So I feel like it's better if I don't do the last 30 minutes. That's what I've picked up anyway. Now we've got to do a little bit of mining in order to get all of the areas connected right here to the main road. This bit needs to change so it's stone. Grass even, so we need to change that. There are a few other areas as well which just need to be changed into grass because it would look a lot better as grass. I don't mind the odd bit of stone here and there, but that's not what's currently being shown. Just trying to get every little bit. There we go, another spot there. Make sure we're not missing anything. See, we're missing this one. Very important that we get that one because it's on the main path. And it helps to fill up space. That's why I like doing this. So you got areas like this that would otherwise just be a bit of grass, and that was it. But note, now there's a path sticking out. There's still something fishery that we needed to make from like 12,000 episodes ago. Oh, did we get that sheep? Yes! It begins! It is great to see. We already have got quite a few benches lingering around, don't we? That's alright then. Yeah, it looks like it was just around this area. Although a bunch of the miners have gone on strike, apparently, so we'll leave that for now. Bit of a readjustment. I've got my glass here. As opposed to my plastic. A former joke, which is still something I find interesting. It seems like we still have a goblin from the previous encounter over here. That looks like a bit of marsh. Like without the rest of the terrain, to sort of give it some more depth. One, an eye, an question mark even, an exclamation mark even. I have no right to get them confused name-wise because they're so distinctive. But I always do. And not question. No, that's not the right word. I mean, every single time I want to say exclamation mark, I always say question mark first. Never the other way around. Because the question mark is so distinctive in its... I don't know, it just looks... I can't think of anything else that looks like a question mark other than maybe an S. A 7. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's because I looked at it from the bottom. It's just because the little dot, you know, it's upside down with a hook. That's what it is. Exclamation mark, upside down with a hook on the top. There we go. Or in its case, on the bottom, kind of. Oh, wow. That's before you turn it around. So you put the hook on the bottom, then you turn it around and keep the eye on the bottom, or the little dot at the bottom. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is so stupid. What am I talking about? I just... Oh, wow. Right. That's so... Oh, I have my moments. I really do. But that is a special case. That's just a proper case of talking about nothing. No propagation. 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 That was very fun to say as well. Just happened. Anything else? Yeah, we still got areas over here that needs to be mined up. So we will wait for it. Wait for our miners to do their jobs. Because apparently they're a little bit rubbish today. And I'm a little bit high-pitched today. Little bit. Little bit? Do you want a little bit? I like the idea of one of these crates not being on. Yeah, that's nice. Shows it's being unloaded. Constant readjustments today. I'm not sure if you're noticing that. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's nice. Yes, I confirmed Innkeeper enjoys watching blocks being crafted or removed in front of his very eyes. Speaking in the third person right there, kind of a sign of... I don't know what it's a sign of. Insanity? I don't know. Talking to yourself is apparently a sign of insanity, and essentially that's what I'm doing. But I feel like it's a little bit of a different circumstance. Let's have a little top-down view right here before we finish off today. Go away! Clouds, there we go. I went through so many different first letters of swears right there. Just constant filtering. The mist, go away! I don't need your tentacle-filled disgustingness. I don't want to watch a horrible ending. Alright, there we go. That was the second piece of film trivia. Not really trivia, is it? Just sort of like my little commentaries, mocks, if you will. Just mocking on something. It's a generally okay film. It's an okay film. It's an entertaining watch. Just, you know, turn it off before the end. Which is unsatisfying. There we are. Just constant. I feel like that's a form of... Is that really spoiling? I feel like it is. I don't really. Some recommendation. But it puts people's minds into a sense of unsatisfaction, or immediately they're in disappointment mode and they're judging, judgmental mode. So they won't really get their own opinion when they watch it, but they probably won't watch it at all unless I say something. So there we go. Really, there you go. Anyway, Have a little look around right here. Look at this. I get all giddy every time I look at this before I start off. Because I remember when we first started. We had a little castle area. We had a little bit here. You know, we came down from the sky as well. We came down. We went like, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry, Islay. Like, every time. That's what I did. Some people right there like, you did do that. I think it was around about here, which is now just a pleasant walkway. But before, it was our original campment. Before we made our weird alien face. I remember putting the moat in on episode 18 or 28. I think there was an 8 involved, I believe. It was close to an 8, maybe 27. Okay, there may be a 7 or an 8 or a 6 involved. And it's starting to get a lot wider of what it was involved there. And then we just slowly built up over time. That's what it is. We made our castle, made it our little defensive area. We slowly branched out. I say slowly. We pretty much just straight up took this entire wall. That's what we did. And we made... What was the first thing we made right after this little bit? I think it was the garrison. Oh, no. It was the first layer of the wall and the gatehouse. Then we made the garrison before we finished off... In fact, it was ages ago since we'd finished off the rest of the wall, though, wasn't it? Then I think we made the engineering area and started making a few houses up here. I know we made sort of some few special buildings before that. I'm a bit fuzzy. I have to look back. They were sort of like the special structures, really. So we had the garrison, or the barracks, sort of a bit of both, really. And then, of course, the engineering area and the stone masons guild, or carpenters guild, really. Bit of both. Then the weavers, which is now the home of a ghost, as you can see, right under the table. Don't even know. That I know, it's a murder mystery, really. Who hid it there? No one knows. Apparently, a lack of food. Hunger did it. I knew it! This entire time! Hunger! On the loose! Again! Oh well, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. I hope to have a more in-depth, nostalgic overview of our world when our last episode comes up. We do a nice little walk around of Islay, have a look around, recall some nice moments, and all that fun stuff. Hopefully nothing bad will happen. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, updates on my channel, and Twitch for live streams. I'm the Innkeeper. Once again, it's been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye-bye.